This is converting pretty fucking fast. I really like this conversion software. Did I watch Brigsby Bear? Yeah, it was terrible. It was fucking bad. And I know that since you're asking me if I watched it, you probably like it. Everybody considers it to be this fucking special hidden gem. People that know about it. I fucking hated it. It was awful. It was terrible. It was... I have never been bothered so much by lighting in a film. That was the worst... Some of the worst lighting I've ever seen. The functionality and effects of the bear itself were completely inconsistent. The writing sucked. The jokes weren't funny. Like once you get past the whole like haha it's slightly morbid, haha it's a cute bear but it's slightly morbid thing, then that's it. Like what else am I supposed to get from it? It wasn't funny. It wasn't good. J.J. Abrams with lens flares is a stylistic annoyance on its own, but this is a movie where, like, when I talk about how shitty the lighting was in Brigsby Bear, like, there's scenes where you can see the lights that they're using, and it's like they're not even supposed to be visible in frame, or like... I'm trying to remember my gripes with one scene specifically. Like, you could see it through a mirror, and it was retarded. I'm like... It didn't even look good, too. It was like ugly yellow light that they brought in because it wasn't daytime while they were having a conversation in the room. Because they were like planning things out on the wall. Fuck this terrible fucking movie. Yeah, this is what I do every single like YMS review that I include interviews. Ugh, on his rap career. Ugh. Every time there is interviews that I could include, I go through like pretty much all of them, and people don't understand that takes a long time. So they're like, "Oh, why don't you just make it faster?" Stickiness. Oh, that was such a... I love how I used that. That's one of my favorite reviews I've made. The stickiness.
Could you do the sequel right now?
Yes, literally you just want me to write a movie right now.
I mean, could you?
A lot of these interviews are so fun. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. It's such cringy shit. Oh my god. Oh, I guess you can't see her face. Here.
God, what's wrong with your face?
Well, the only reason Split was good was because he wrote it back when he was good. Now he's writing a new script now. I don't think it's going to be good. The script for Split came from back when he was still making good movies. And then he had help with, like, the directing and cinematography shit. Like, he got the cinematographer from It Follows. So, I don't know. I don't think he's, like, fully back. I know I'm using this shit. Because I hate the fucking rap bullshit in this movie. Fucking... This'll be a kind of like a return to form YMS in some ways. Just with the, interview clips. Because I haven't been able to do that in a while. Amusement had nothing. Frozen actually had a good amount of interview clips that I used, but it was less embarrassing than the M. Night ones, despite me calling him out on a lot. The M. Night ones are like, they're always golden, the interviews for M. Night shit. They're always so good. You just gotta dig and you'll find really fucking funny shit that nobody's seen because it's just too dumb and embarrassing for anybody to have seen it. Like all the older reviews that I did especially, so... Oh yeah, Lady Gaga thanked Michael Goy when she won an Emmy. It was funny.
Michael Uppendahl, Michael Goy.
Because Michael Goy is the cinematographer on American Horror Story. What is my favorite Wes Anderson? Well, obviously it's Fantastic Mr. Fox. But it might be Isle of Dogs in a week. Who would I have own Star Wars if I could have it change hands? Neil Breen, obviously. Yeah, Fox Searchlight does this shit all the time. What's funny is, like, go on Reddit right now, you can see the Movies Circle Jerk subreddit, and there's, like, people unironically criticizing me for complaining that it's not a wider release. Like I'm not allowed to complain that a movie that I'm really looking forward to is only released in like 10 theaters. I'm being so unreasonable that a movie that I'm really looking forward to from one of my favorite directors is not getting a wide release and I can't see it right now. They're like, "Oh, what?" It's so weird. What a strange place. Every subreddit that has the word circle jerk in it, where they're like, "Yeah, we exist to break the circle jerk and call out these other circle jerks." They're the most circle jerky subreddits on the entire fucking site. Every time you see one of those subreddits that says blah 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 circle jerk, they're always so much more of a circle jerk than what they're making fun of, and it requires a very special kind of person to not understand that. It's so weird. Just trying to get into the minds of these individuals. It is so strange.
You started.
Yeah, it is so strange what people will unironically criticize in that movie's circle jerk subreddit. It is so strange. It's like, I don't know, being pro Christopher Nolan is just as much of a circle jerk as being anti Christopher Nolan, right? You know, like you're not really all that better. You are the circle jerk of circle jerking that calls out circle jerks, you know? But you're still a circle jerk. I'm unreasonable for complaining that Isle of Dogs is only in like 10 theaters right now. I am so unreasonable for expressing my opinion on my Twitter profile that I am very much looking forward to see this film. Man, what a fucking asshole that guy is for saying that he's upset that he's not allowed to see a film he's looking forward to. Wow. Look at that guy over there. He is such a circle jerk. That individual over there, he is such a circle jerk on his Twitter account. But all of us commenting the exact same thing.
I love humor.
We are not
in
a
movies.
circle
It's very
jerk. No siree. That individual over there with that single tweet, that's a circle jerk.
It's all those things that we
Wait for this part.
we have all these it's things that we have all these emotions to that, and that's what the visit is. It's like a whole kind of conversation.
The movies that
What the hell is happening here?
that I've done that represent me the most are the ones that
This is terrifying.
I cherish the most.
This is
So,
genuinely
I
terrifying.
tell you, like, if the house was burning down and you could only grab 3 movies
I want to figure out how to replicate this shit. This looks like a good edit for like a horror movie.
of all the movies that I made,
Just want to understand what's happening here.
I can grab Unbreakable.
It's like it's playing too fast, but it's still. How do I describe it?
Water, and I grab The Visit, and they are the ones that are the most unusual. They have the quirkiness that represent me, my, you know.
I have to remember this effect because I think I could replicate it. It looks great for like a terrifying sequence. Somebody's like high on drugs and is, you know, in a bad spot. Yeah, it's playing small fragments of it way too fast, but it keeps jumping back to the point where it should be if it were playing at a normal speed.
It's an interesting choice. To
It's terrifying.
in that manner, where she
Because
kind of.
I know people don't take showers because of Psycho.
Who doesn't take showers because of Psycho? Who doesn't take showers because of Psycho? I can understand if he said people are afraid of showers because of Psycho. Who doesn't take showers because of Psycho? Who's stopped showering since the movie Psycho?
Movie for me when I saw it as a kid, and I saw it on video as a kid, and it just stayed. Even today, even talking about it right now, it stays with me.
Damn them all to hell. That moment. And one final dilemma for you. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized?
Fuck off!
Wow, this is deep. This question's deep. I'm gonna go.
What a fucking idiot.
Smaller ones. I think that's the then that's just tenacity.
Fair enough. And what's up next? I saw you've already started storyboarding a new thriller.
Yeah.
And there's rumors about Joaquin Phoenix potentially being involved. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, what I can tell you is it's definitely another thriller. It's weird, which is just, I'm in that weird, like The Visit's very weird and kind of, what's the kind of vibe, and this new one has that kind of Lynchian kind of dark humor to it, so I'm very, very excited.
Lynchian.
Weird, which is just, I'm in that weird, like The Visit's very weird, and yeah.
And there's what's up next? I read
Lynchian, he says. He loves to compare himself. He loves to compare himself to directors that are better than him. He does that so often. He does that so often.
Get real.
Started storyboarding
It's
a new
Lynchian.
thriller.
Yeah.
And there's rumors.
I'm not very good at these movies. I was screaming. Legit screaming. Sitting next to a girl who was I was holding on to her tighter than she.
Fuck off with this ass-kissing bullshit that the interviewers always fucking do. How much can I get them to like me? Fuck.
She was holding on to me.
Well, this is good.
So scared.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I kind of want to ask one question.
He's talking about how the twist doesn't make sense, which I find really funny for an interviewer to be asking about.
These kids never saw a picture of their grandparents. I know, like,
Well,
they
you
used
can't.
to
You can't ask this question. You can't ask this question. We can't. We can do this talk later. We
Yeah,
can't.
that's outrageous. I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, spoiler alert! It's fine. No, because that like the just.
You can't you do it over there.
All right, fine. So what's happening?
What a fucking dope.
Can we talk about that?
Of course he can't ask about that during the promotional shit for their movie.
I love that movie, and I want to,
What an idiot.
been thinking about it a lot. Sometimes it just has to match where you are, and the thing is, obviously you can tell by The Visit that getting into darker stuff again, and so
Yeah.
it's all making sense again to me. Of like I'm ready to tell darker stories again, and kind of my kids are grown up now. I feel like it's time to scare them, and this is talk about darker things. So oh, thank you.
Yeah, blame your kids for the other movies. Yeah, keep blaming your kids.
When the two films were not successful, and I know we went to see them, and there was no hope of any of that stuff. All I was left with was, well, what do you want to do for a living? What do you want to do? What makes you happy? And I said, well, you know what? I enjoy writing this story about this kid and about him believing in these East Coast and about this guy, and I'm enjoying this. That's what I want to tell stories about. Stop thinking about I want this, and I just started telling stories that I love to tell. And then ironically, I got
This old Shyamalan seems so much more genuine. What happened to him? This is old Shyamalan, obviously. He's like even in his interviews, he seems just so much more like focused and down to earth.
My instinct is a big, big thing. The first time I saw my wife, the first time I saw the house I live in, the first time I saw anything, all those things are instinct things. It is that you start to learn in your life. If you keep banging your head against something, like I was, you go, hey, I'm not listening properly. I'm thinking too much. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to force my way in. I need to go over this way and start thinking more. Listen.
Did he like start taking a medication at some point and it just ruined his life? Did he just start doing uppers at some point?
Oh, there are different ways to approach the movie. I'm happy with the promotion of The Visit because I think it represents kind of a great aspect of it. The kind of very crazy David Lynchian stuff that goes on in the movie.
Compare yourself to Lynch again.
Promotion of The Visit because I think that the movie's crazier. I'm happy with the promotion of The Visit because I think it represents kind of a great aspect of it. The kind of very crazy David Lynchian stuff that goes on in the movie is hard to promote, but it's
What about this movie was David Lynchian?
also nice to discuss.
My roommate, Vexel, he watches like all of his YouTube 2x speed. He watches all that shit 2x speed. I'm doing this right now so I can be more productive because I'm just looking for clips that I want to include. But like he watches all of his shit like that because he's like, yeah, I'm saving time. It's insane. It's crazy.
And that film
was huge. It wasn't as big as everyone expected. After
It's
success,
insane.
gross.
I think 250 million.
250 million.
Yeah, so I wanted to root for the adults. I didn't choose the kids. I chose the adults. I sided with them.
My ball scratch was off screen. You can't see it, so it's fine for Twitch, I guess.
Proving yourself over the course of the
Let me tell you what.
Does it matter? You can't see me scratch my balls. Like I'm not even like pretending to masturbate or anything. It's like a scratch. You know? There's that one girl that got banned for like
What have you read about this? You seem to be very aware of M. Night Shyamalan.
masturbating or pretending to masturbate.
On the right page with this too, because you mentioned this is a reporter's idea. But I read the article, I believe in Entertainment Weekly that just came out. Now, do you agree with that or not?
Well, that's excerpts from the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not diddling myself. I'm scratching.
Did you cry when the reporter actually dug me?
There's an itch. It's for comfort. It's not for anything sexual. Nothing sexual about it. Like I'm allowed to scratch my butt too. You know what? Some people there's people that get off from like nasal stimulation. So if I pick my nose, is that sexual content? You know? Some people get off to sticking shit up their nose. You know? I think there's a difference between someone like going like that and someone going like, oh yeah, like, you know? Where it's obvious that it's for sexual purposes. I'm allowed to scratch my fucking balls.
And they're always at odds with each other. There is a healthy way for that to progress. And so, for example, let's just you say, hey, we want to make a movie from a video game, right? Let's just say, okay, that's a commerce idea. Now let's go hire somebody. Hey, do you want to direct and write this movie from a video game? There's 40 million people play this game. Oh, okay.
You mean like you and The Last Airbender, you fucking idiot? You mean like exactly what you did with The Last Airbender? This is for YMS.
Autistic.
Autistic?
Incredible autistic.
I think he meant to say artistic.
Of incredible autistic and.
I think he meant to say artistic.
All these.
I hate the movies that Jason Blum makes, but I love Jason Blum. I think that he's kind of a fucking genius in how he produces movies, honestly. This camera work in the background, the back, forth, so annoying. Look at this guy in the back. Look at this camera shot. It's so annoying. All right, I'm gonna check on my Jello. I combined some grapefruit juice and gelatin, so I'll bring that up right now because it should be ready. So, BRB. This is grapefruit juice and gelatin. Let's fucking see what happened here. Grapefruit juice. It's literally just grapefruit juice that I decided to turn into Jello for no reason. 'Cause I'm a mad lad. It was all right. It's certainly not like worth the effort. It's not. This isn't better than just drinking grapefruit juice. It looks like I'm eating a piece of like one of those like fuckable asses. It looks like I'm eating a piece of like a sex toy right now. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Sides of me, they're very, very important. But yeah, the happening falls into a very scary thriller.
A very scary thriller. That's the strangest framing. Aim higher. Why do we need to see that carpet? You know? Why do we need to see so much of that carpet? Is the roof so ugly that you purposefully decided not to include it? It's a lovely carpet. I don't know if the Mumkey school shooter is going to happen. If you look at Daddy Derek's new video, he like changed his fucking... He does this all the time. Every time he makes a fucking Kickstarter or a Indiegogo, he Daddy Derek changes his Indiegogo like halfway through. So he changed it now, saying he won't do it unless he gets the full like 25,000. Even though his campaign very clearly said before that it would happen regardless, and that the 25,000 would be only so that he could send it to schools for free. So now he's getting fucking greedy, and it's pissing me off. Because, like, he does this all the time. You know? He does it all the fucking time. Just stick with your fucking promises. Don't bullshit people. Oh my god. She's holding the camera by herself, isn't she? Yeah, she is! It's another I knew there would be more examples. I talk about this shit. About how shitty it looks when, like, they turn around the camera when it's clearly being held by somebody else. So it's like, yes, I am clearly the child holding the camera right now. And then, as she gets in front of it, yes, I am still holding the camera. Yes, this is me holding the camera. So fucking dumb!
It has a stickiness.
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I need to give a shout out to my $5 patrons. Brandon Stuper, Matthew Clark, Brandon J. Barnard, E-Man7Blue, Pitt Wang, Rasmus, Tequila Cinema, and Big Weld from Robots the Animated Movie. Thanks for the support, as usual, and I'll see you next time.